Hi everyone, my name is Dennis and this is my channel The Right Manager, and today I want to talk a little bit about Technical University of Munich and managerial education there. Just several months ago I successfully graduated from one of the best universities in Germany, Technical University of Munich, and I obtained my third master degree, managerial degree in management and technology. And just 5 minutes, a little bit about how it was it interesting or not, pluses, minuses, and so on. Well, on the first place, yes, of course, that was exciting, that was interesting, that was a lot of even fun sometimes on some lectures, a lot of hard work, and so on. You'll study, you all know what it is about to study in one of the best universities. Or if you do not do that, then you should try, in my opinion. But let's speak about pluses. So the first plus, of course, this is multinational collaboration. So a lot of students from all around the world, China, South Africa, Asia, Brazil, and so on, Europe, of course. And this is interesting and this is exciting, and a lot of teamwork, team projects, presentation, mutual reports, and many other things. This is what you should definitely try. The second one, industry connections, of course. Some lectures we had, for example, from Knauf representative, or TUM and some other companies, Bain, for example, and many others. So, and in some cases, it's not even, it's very hard, to get a slot on the lecture, because some seminars, Bain or BCG seminar, for example, for instance, they are very limited, and well, I couldn't find a free slot there. Objective assessment, the third plus. What is objective assessment? That means that all the exams, almost all the exams, like 95% maybe, which I had, they were written, and they were based on only on what you have written, only on your paper. So you have 1 hour or 2 hours, more rarely, in most cases 1 hour. You have tests or some just questions, and you have to write your answers, and so you get your result basing on only what you have written, regardless of your personality, your some additional maybe answers which you could provide if that were an oral exam, and so on. So this is a plus. And what about minuses? So the first minus is memorizing over understanding. So okay guys, so professors or TUM bosses, management is not about memorizing. Management is about understanding how business works. This is not about memorizing frameworks, and I had to do that in many cases and subjects, marketing, management, and so on. I had to just, memorize a lot of pages from books and so on, to successfully pass the test. And this is bullshit, And I have a 20 plus years of experience in management, and I definitely could state that, again, management is about understanding how business, companies, and frameworks, how you can apply them, but not to learn by heart. So this is a big minus. The second minus is too few, in my opinion, practical cases. So you have to include them. TUM has to include in the study plan more practical cases and solving these cases and real business problems and so on, and to explain to group work, team works, to solve different strategic operational problems and etc., but not just writing and again memorizing presentations. The third minus, actually this is the prolongation of the second minus. So to theoretical study, I would say that 50% of my 2.5 years of studying there were theoretical, even maybe 60%, and 40% practical. So TUM has to make it like 90% practical instead of 60, instead of 40, 90% practical, and maybe only 10% theoretical. And this is not only my opinion. A lot of my co-students, my mates, they were absolutely the same opinion. They shared this opinion. And lack of clear specialization, the fourth minus. So what I mean by saying lack of clear specialization, I mean that right from the first semester, it would be much more useful if just from the first month of studying, students would understand more clearly the direction, business direction, where they want to proceed further, like leadership direction, strategy direction, operational direction, and etc. Because, well, I found, formally they have this specialization, they split students and you have to choose, and you may even switch between directions, but practically many subjects they intercept between each other. And well, I had this feeling that study plan there in managerial education, that's what you have to improve, and TUM has to improve and make it more clear, more specific. So that's it. That was a short video, just summarizing my managerial mastership in Technical University of Munich. And if you have some questions, guys and girls, so please write them in my comment line, in the comments, and I would appreciate your comments and questions and I don't know, like words. And if there will be any questions, I would be happy to answer. So thank you for listening, for watching me, and subscribe to my channel, therightmanager. And I promise there will be much more interesting videos. Bye. Bye all.